If your road trips are feeling like trunk Tetris, a rooftop cargo box is one of the easiest upgrades you can make. The right box keeps your cabin uncluttered, your passengers happy, and your gear protected from rain, wind, and dust. I've got 7 strong options covering different budgets, capacities, and features, from budget-friendly workhorses to premium flagships. I'll tell you exactly who each is for, what it does well, and where the trade-offs sit. Product links are in the description. Let's dive in. Starting with the SportRack Vista XL rear opening cargo box. This is the classic big capacity, small price play. You get 18 cubic feet of space without complicated installation. The rear hinged lid opens toward the back so you can load from the sidewalk in tight street parking without stepping into traffic. On the road, it sits low enough that wind noise stays modest and the fuel hit is reasonable. The flip side, the hardware is straightforward rather than premium. The hinges do the job reliably, but they don't have that damped feel of higher-end models. Perfect for packing bulky but light items like camping pads, duffels, sleeping bags, or kids' sports gear. This is your budget champion when you need serious space. Moving up in refinement, the Thule 615 Pulse Rack, large, takes the mid-size, mid-price lane, and this is where you start feeling what quality brings to the table. The clamps bite onto crossbars with a set-and-forget design that inspires confidence. The passenger side opening keeps you safely away from traffic during roadside stops, and the lock gives you that reassuring tactile feedback when it's properly closed. You hear it click and you know it's secure. On long drives, you notice how well the lid seals. No flex, no rattle, no whistling wind noise, no wondering if it's locked down tight. It offers from 11 to 16 cubic feet of space, but the efficient aerodynamic shape means it swallows rolling suitcases, golf bags, and skis up to typical all-mountain lengths without drama. The mounting hardware feels bulletproof, and that matters when you're doing 75 on the interstate with a week's worth of gear overhead. If you're a frequent flyer family wanting predictability every time you clip it on, the Pulse delivers that reliability. It only opens on the passenger side, so plan your packing accordingly. Now the crowd favorite. The Jegs Rooftop Cargo Carrier, available in sizes from 10 to 18 cubic feet, brings big box attitude with small bill pricing. And honestly, the value here is hard to beat. Here's the game changer. Dual side opening. You can load from the curb or driver's side depending on where you parked, and the lid support feels secure even when you're reaching into far corners to adjust cargo mid-trip. The 110-pound capacity is legit. This isn't some flimsy shell that flexes under weight. It shrugs off highway grit and heavy rain without complaint, and the footprint uses space efficiently on your roof rails, so you get that true bring all the bulky stuff capability without the box feeling ungainly or top-heavy. The finish is utilitarian and won't win any beauty contests, but for road trippers loading tents, camp chairs, strollers, coolers, sports equipment, and folding gear, this is a genuine workhorse that earns its keep trip after trip. That dual-side access is genuinely useful. When you pull into a rest stop and you're blocked on one side by another car, you just walk to the open side and grab what you need. More concerned about footprint than maximum volume. The DNA Motoring Rooftop Cargo Box is compact and budget-friendly, designed for small SUVs and sedans where a massive box would look out of proportion. It offers from 11 to 17 cubic feet of space, with a lower profile that's easier to reach from ground level, easier on fuel economy, and definitely won't clip your garage door. No tools clamps make installation straightforward. You can have it mounted in under 10 minutes. The catch is that smaller capacity means you pack strategically. Duffels and soft bags stack way better than hard-shell suitcases in this size. Think weekend getaway scenario. 2 soft bags, a compact cooler, some hiking poles, maybe a small tent. Done. You still have rearward visibility through your mirror and plenty of hatch clearance. This is your occasional use, city-friendly option. Staying compact but stepping up the feel, the Autodynasty hard-shell rooftop box offers sizes from 11 to 17 cubic feet, but with noticeably better build quality where it counts. You get sturdier lid support that holds firm even in gusty wind, more reassuring lock behavior that clicks positively with good tactile feedback, and greater overall solidity when you're opening and closing it repeatedly through a multi-day trip. Still one-person friendly to install, you're not fighting this thing to get it positioned. The difference shows up in daily use. You can load it with grocery bags, gear bags, whatever you need, close the lid with confidence, and know it's not going to wiggle, creak, or rattle at highway speed. If you live in an apartment with street parking and a low-clearance garage at work, this lower profile becomes a genuine lifesaver that saves you stress every single day. You can cruise into multi-story parking structures without doing that nervous, Is this going to scrape the ceiling? Slow roll calculation every single morning on your commute. For dedicated winter sports fans and anyone sensitive to roof height, the Inno BRM 660BK Wedge cargo box is the specialist. It has a sleek, low-drag silhouette with dual-side access designed specifically around ski gear. The combination of low overall height and long internal length means you can carry longer skis and boards while still opening your tailgate fully at the mountain, all with far less wind buffeting than taller designs. Fit and finish genuinely feel premium. A rigid lid that doesn't flex, positive latch engagement you can feel through gloves, and a handle that encourages confident one-handed operation even when your hands are freezing. Picture this. You pull into the resort parking lot on a frigid morning, wind howling across the ridge, heavy gloves on. You pop the lid from the curbside, the gas struts hold it confidently against the wind. You grab 2 pairs of skis and poles without having to shuffle around to the other side of your vehicle in the cold, and the lock clicks home with that satisfying action that just works. Finally, the flagship. The Thule Motion 3 XXL is for the I want it all crowd. It combines absolutely cavernous space with touches that make everyday use feel effortless. Dual side opening with balanced hinges, a torque indicator on the mount so you know it's secured correctly, and a sturdier floor that doesn't flex under heavy bags. The XXL capacity means true family trip volume, about 21 cubic feet of storage, 4 rolling suitcases, a beach canopy, a pack and play, plus room for soft bags and random gear. On the highway, it tracks well despite the size, and the forward-leaning shape keeps wind noise surprisingly low. Real Saturday morning scenario. You're packing 2 kids, a dog, and a week's worth of vacation supplies. With dual side opening, 1 adult stands on each side, you load simultaneously, and you're rolling in minutes instead of playing rooftop Tetris. Yes, it's a significant investment, and it's heavy to lift onto tall vehicles, but for families who use their gear hard through all 4 seasons, this pays back in time saved and stress avoided every single trip. So how do you choose? For capacity and value, the SportRack Vista XL and JEGS are your best bang-for-buck options for moving big, bulky loads. Between them, JEGS adds that dual-side access while SportRack keeps things budget-friendly with its clever rear hinge for curbside loading. For build quality and a predictable mount with tidy aerodynamics, the Thule Pulse is the mid-range sweet spot. You're paying for refinement that shows every time you use it. The Motion 3 XXL is the buy once, cry once premium option for maximum space and usability, the kind of box that makes family packing actually feel organized instead of chaotic. For small footprint needs, city driving, frequent garage parking, or couples traveling light, DNA Motoring and Autodynasty deliver practical capacity in compact shells. Autodynasty feels more planted and is worth the step up if you'll use it weekly. DNA leans on affordability if this is occasional use gear. Winter sports? The Inno Wedge owns the long gear, low-profile lane with that ski-optimized geometry. All product links are below to compare current prices and check dimensions against your crossbars. If this helped you pick your next cargo box, hit subscribe for more gear guides.